Hey guys, this is Chandra with a Super Happy Scrapper, and I have another tutorial today. And this is a wretched looking album, but I made it probably about 8 or 9 years ago now, out of just cardstock. My son was in baseball, so I made a baseball one, and then I made a bunch for my craft fairs. And I dug this out of a box. This was like my prototype type thing so that I could have their measurements. So this is just, I think they call it the Flip Flop Mini. So let me just start from the beginning here. All right, so this is how it opens up. Opens up like that. So then you have all these spots for photos and stuff. By the way, these are buttons you can get at like Joann's, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, stuff like that. I don't know why it's not focusing, but it's not. Anyway, so I just cut the shanks off and then use those. So then this opens up like this, and then this opens up, and then there's spots here. And these were, I don't know if these were buttons or not. I think these stamps were from Close to My Heart, all the baseball stamps. Okay, so like I said, it's been like through heck and back. So I made this one today. And what paper stack is this? I'm trying to find it. Hold on. It's the Mod Retro from Die Cuts with a View. And I just used black cardstock and orange cardstock. So it opens up the same. There's two flaps. Just use some journaling spots. These are just pieces from the collection. I didn't embellish it too much. I just wanted to make a new one to make sure I remembered how to do it. So that is what we're going to do now. You need 3 sheets of cardstock that measure, oh, I already forgot, 5 3/4 by 12, and 1 sheet that measures 6 by 12. Okay, you're gonna score them all 12-inch side at 3 and 9. All of them are scored at 3 and 9. 3 and 9. 3 and 9. And that's all the scoring. It's very, 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 let me see if I can put this somewhere. Okay, so now I'm just going to fold on all my score marks. Again, I'm off camera frame. There we go. Let's see if I zoom in a little bit. When I fold, even though I scored, I still line up the bottom of the paper with each other, and then I just use my bone folder to press up so that it's even. Sometimes when you cut your paper, it can move and it could not be even, or when you score, lots of things can happen. So I'm just folding all these. Okay, and this is the 6-inch one instead of the 5 3/4. And this one is going to be the bottom. So we're just going to leave that there. And then these are going to be attached like that. So I'm going to apply adhesive. See these all open up? I'm going to apply adhesive on this side here and this side here, and then we're going to stick them together like that. Okay, so I just use ATG, and then I'm just going to bring them together, lining them up at the folds and the sides, Once I think I got it lined up, smash it together. And the same with this side here. I have another video that is still processing because I edited it. It took forever to save it. Okay, so here's the main piece. So now I'm just going to fold this one in, and then this one goes on top of that. And now I'm going to flip it over because what I want to do is I want to attach this to that. So I'm just going to apply score tape. And as you can tell, I used, on the baseball one I showed you, I used, what kind of tape? The, mono, no, it's the little blue one. Stampin' Up! Calls it snail adhesive. Tombow. I use Tombow. So now what I'm doing is I'm putting this on here and I'm centering it in between the two. Oh gosh, you know what? I messed up. This one, the 6x12 one needs scored again. So you score at 2 3/4 and then 3 and then 9 and then 9 1/4. Sorry, forgot about that. So let's just fold on these last, because you need a little bit of a gusset on the sides. There we go. Now, this one is 1/4 inch smaller than this. So I'm going to center it height-wise, but make sure it's butted up against the, no, it's the wrong, no, I forgot. There we go. This way. Make sure it's next to my scores, but there's going to be like 1/8 inch on the top and on the bottom. Let me get it up in here in frame. There we go. So this will fold over nicely. Now you need 4 sheets of cardstock, and I usually use a different color, cut at 5.5 by 5.5, and these are just yellow. And all I'm going to do, move this out of the way here, is apply score tape, and then I'm going to put it on here. It's going to obviously hang off. I'm going to make sure there's the same distance. Let me get zoomed in here. I'm going to make sure I have the same distance around. It's about 1/4 inch on each side. It's 1/4 inch all the way around. Then I'm just going to flip it over and I'm going to glue the other right on top of this. I'm just going to line it up to what's already there. There's that. Now I'm going to do the exact same thing to this flap here. There you go. Just can see a little bit. And I'm going to place that there. And zoom back out. There we go. So that's all there is to it. So then you just cut your paper however you want it. I cut mine 1/4 inch smaller so that there was just a little bit of a border around it. And you can decorate it any way you like. So that is the Flip Flop Mini. Thanks for watching. Bye.